work with our calf muscles again. So I suggest that you hold the chair in front of you so you've got good balance with your hands. I will do it from a side view so you can see my feet working. We're going to do 10 in double, 10 single, 10 in rotation, 10 single. So we're just working the feet muscles, the stability muscles, we're working the calf muscles, and we're going to start from the very beginning contracting these hamstring butt connection points. So we're going to rise up, checking that you've got equal balance in your feet, that you're not rocking to the side or rocking inwards. 2. Feet are hip width apart. 3. 4. I know I say it every time, but I'll remind you again, I'm not building the calf muscles, we're toning them. I know most of us don't want bigger calf muscles. I certainly don't, but I also don't want my calf muscles to have no definition at all. 5, 6, now activate the pelvic floor. 7, 8, 9, 10. One leg. 1. Now really feel the calf muscle come right up at the top. 3. Keep activating this left leg, or the leg that's rising is the working leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change legs in the air. And 1, 2. Keep squeezing this hamstring butt connection point. 3. Checking that you've got equal balance on your foot. 4. Check you're not rolling to the outside and letting the ankle swing. 6. 7. Keep squeezing that glute. 8. 9, 10. Into rotation. With the rotation, we can now start to also think about activating these inner thighs. So they're going to spiral out. We're going to wrap into the back with the hamstrings. Rising up. 1. Pelvic floors. 2. 3. Keep lifting. 4. As we lift through the pelvic floor, it takes the pressure out of the feet. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Also depending upon what we've done in our life, depending upon what sports we've done in our life, all of the bases of our feet feel different to each other's. So for me, this series is quite painful on the base of my feet because I have no little fatty pads left from all the jumping that I've done. So I can really feel my bones. And Elizabeth, I imagine this is not the most comfortable exercise for you. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change in the air. 1, 2, this is the glute that I'm working. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great, they're done. Grab your poles and let's get back into these hamstrings. All right, so with the hamstrings, there's going to be very, very slight bend in the knees, not too much please, and that little bend in the knees doesn't change. It stays exactly the same. The bar will roll down your legs, you're going to stick your bottom out, and you can see that my back is straight. So Lee, you're not rounding forward, it's a straight back, sticking my butt out. Then as I come back up, I squeeze from my hamstring butt connection point, and then I really squeeze and tuck and thrust my pelvis forward and squeeze my butt. It's really important that the back is stretched. Almost feel like someone's pulling your tailbone back. Come back up, squeeze the hamstring, pelvic thrust and squeeze forward. You shouldn't be able to get down to the floor. It should just go past your, it should just go past the little bone at the bottom of the knee. Or actually, yeah, you can go down to the shin. You don't have to get down to the floor. 6. As you pull from the hamstrings, squeeze the butt. 9. 10. 20 more. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Sylvia, look how my head is staying up when I'm going down. So you're not dropping your head forward. It's a straight back. You're almost looking forward with your face. How are we going there, school monitor? 9. 10. 10 more. 10. 9. 8. Names, you might actually be starting to feel it now from the other day. 6. That's good form, Naomi. 5.
The other day I didn't know it was straight back and I couldn't get the exercise. It makes a lot more sense now.
4. Yeah, you got to keep this back straight. 3. 2. And 1. Okay, we take the arms, the bar rests over the neck, arms stretch up and over. The legs can be straight or slightly bent, and it's just a forward extension. The back is straight. There's nothing rounded about my back. And then I come straight back up with the straight back. We're hinging from the hip. I want to feel like someone's got my tail and they're pulling me back away from my shoulders. As I come back up, I go for a butt squeeze. Feet slightly separated, Sylvia, so the hip width apart. Always pulling from the hamstring butt connection point. And if you are going to bend your knees, it's only a little bend, so a little less bend, please, Lee. Get your legs a little straighter as you go forward. Yeah, then you get a stretch as well. Number?
2 on the second round.
13. 14. 15. 16. Don't forget that little butt squeeze as you come up. We're nearly there. 10 more.
Oh, but it's 20,
10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 10. 10 more. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 10. 9. 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, go grab your mats. This is the same theory as the Thursday class. I'm going from the ground up. We'll finish with arms at the end. We'll also finish with planking on the hands and on the elbows. So those of you that don't want to do the planks can leave at the end. So I've pushed them right to the end. Alright guys, we're just going to do a downward dog stretch. We're not going to do it very long, just to stretch your hamstrings out a little bit. I know there will be some of you that do not like this stretch. You're just going to take your feet back into a downward dog position. You're trying with the downward dog to get a nice flat back. Reach through the heels. You're going to stay there for 5 rounds of breath. You're trying to get your heels down to the floor. Take a deep breath in and out, and 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 resting, and we're going to lay on our side. Okay, so this is the painting the ceiling. This is a hip. It's going to work the hip, it's going to work the outer thigh, it's also going to work the inner thigh. Normally I always get you to stack your hips on top of each other. With this one, you're in rotation with your leg, and my hip's going back slightly, so I'm going to make room for my leg to come up. Your head is going to be down. You're going to lift your leg up. You can see my hip is open, so my leg can get up. Then I'm going to flex my foot, and I'm going to lower my leg back down. You're trying to keep your leg as stretched and straight as possible. Pointing the toe, coming up, flexing. So we're painting a stripe on the ceiling, a stripe off the ceiling. Super stretch
Is it
leg.
okay to bend my bottom leg?
Pardon?
Is it okay to bend my bottom leg?
Yeah. Yeah. We're going for 15. That's 9. It's really beautiful for just defining. Yeah, this is a really nice defining leg exercise. It's kind of working everything that needs to work in the leg. Okay, so now we're going to do the scissor, which I absolutely detested in the moment that I was doing it, but I have to say I felt my abs for quite a lot afterwards or the next day. The thing that's uncomfortable, especially for me, is my pelvis is not completely in alignment. So whenever I do things on my side with double legs, I can really feel the instability of my pelvis. So if you feel that and you need to put something under your hip, you can pop something under your hip. If not, just kind of suffer through the exercise. Okay, so your legs are back in parallel. You're using your abs to stabilize. You're going to separate your legs from each other as much as you can. Then you're going to cross through the center. My leg is always, the other bottom leg is always off. And we switch. You must use your abs.
Think of that little people space.
Switch, and you're trying to create here little people space. Switch. Now my upper obliques are working like crazy to support me in this exercise. Keep the little space. I'm also using my upper body to support me. You should be starting to feel your abs going by now. Out as you extend. We're going for 10 on each side.
On each side, so it's halfway.
Halfway through. Oof. Inspired by Mandy.
That's 10.
And resting. Whew. Come up into your arm. We're doing the full clam extent. We're doing full clams all the way through to the extensions. Feet aligned with your glutes, bottom sticking out, hamstring butt connection point on, opening up 1. Don't let that hip move. In, out and down. Stage 1 should be like a walk in the park of the clam for you all now.
How many are you doing?
15. 10 of the last one. Okay. 4. 15. Air clam. So walk in the park should now be starting to feel more like a brisk run. Should be starting to hurt a little bit more now we're in the air. 2.
What's the book that you said you were going to put on top?
3. 4. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And those of you that did this series on Thursday, you should just be feeling like we're just layering on top of the soreness. 3, 4, and 5. Just rest for a moment because I want to go into the extension, which is the shaper. Alright, so the foot stays on top of the other foot. We open up 1. Now as I extend my leg, the shape of my bone will slip naturally into a rotated position. As I come back, I go for more rotation, bringing that inner thigh forward, squeezing the hamstring, don't let the hip move, drop the leg down. I open up. As I extend out, my leg will just slightly rotate. I come back for more rotation. Inner thigh coming forward. Coming back down. This one we're just doing 10. How you going, Lee? Is that the leg that's sore? Just take it easy. Don't push past the point of good pain. Be careful that you're not letting your hips move. Where are we at, Mandy? 9. Oh, rest that for a moment. We are coming back to do our inner thigh series because we didn't do that on Thursday. Just stretch your glute out. Coming back to your side, dropping that leg behind you, and we'll just get these inner thighs done. So this leg is just sitting behind my other leg. This foot flexes and it lifts. We're going to hold that for 1 minute. Head can either be down or up with the inner thighs. Strong flex energy all the way through the heel. If you feel like this is getting easy, imagine that you've got a big stack of books sitting on your legs. Or those of you that have weights, you could put a weight on at this point if you wanted, or not. I think it's enough without a weight. Drop the leg down, take a deep breath in, breath out, lifting up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 more, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't drop it down. Hold it up. Pump forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't let the leg bend. Keep it super straight. 5, 6, 7,
Suck that belly in.
8, 9. Mandy has reminded you all to suck your bellies in.
Because you could feel it, because you could feel
Maybe I should spin the camera around and pop it onto Mandy. You should be able to feel that top ab from that scissor that we just did.
That's what I was saying.
Now I get distracted and I don't know where we're at in the game. 9, 8, 10, 11. We're doing 20.
You've just done
Oh, we've done 20. Rest. I feel like I'm gradually becoming more like Dory from Finding Nemo on like a daily basis. I'm quite worried. As soon as my train of thought goes, I don't know what's good. I forget. Leg lifts, point the toe, circles. 10 circles one way, 10 circles the other way. So you're going to make your legs straight. I will always say straight like a paddle pop stick, but no one here knows except for Naomi what a paddle pop stick is. Straight like an ice block stick or an ice cream stick. And reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and changing sides. Now, Lee, which leg? This is the sore leg, is it? The one that's at the top? Okay, just maybe do half of everything that we're going to do. Rotate the leg out slightly so the hip is open, the legs are rotated. Lifting up, flexing, and down. Pointing the toe, lifting up, flex down. It's got a little Jane Fonda feeling to it, this one. Again, if your hips and pelvis are not in alignment, you're probably going to hear some cracking and some crunching at this point as we're swinging our legs through the air. So I've got a clunk every single time I bring this leg down. Just a reminder about the shoulders. I just saw that my shoulder was doing that, so keep drawing those shoulders down. Where are we at, Mandy?
This is 9, 10 in the second round.
Oh no, we're only doing 15.
Well, they've done 20.
Okay, stop. Rotate into parallel. Arm is supporting you. Little people space. Open the legs up as wide as you can, breath out. This is the top ab is the one that's going to be holding you mostly in place, but don't let the little people get squashed. In, switch, out.
I believe the saying is straight as an arrow, Nat, not straight as a paddle pop stick.
Straight as an arrow, not straight as a paddle pop stick. Straight, keep those legs as straight as arrows, not as ice block sticks. Oh.
7,
Keep those abs working.
8, and 10.
I've got some pretty serious crunching going on in that one. Whew. All right, bend the legs. Let the feet be aligned with the glutes. Yep, the Zoom classes, there's no time for a cup of tea in a Zoom class, is there? All right, hamstring butt connection points on, opening the leg. Pardon?
You might want to talk.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to talk. Mandy just reminded me that I wasn't talking. Sorry, guys.
This is 3,
3, 2, and 1. And lifting the leg into an air clam and opening. I was actually watching you all and watching the way you were doing it all. 2, 3, 4.
I'm just worried about my video audience.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's something I contemplate often, is that how much with these Zoom classes, how much harder people are actually working in comparison to when you're in a normal studio class, because you just don't get the distraction of what happens in a studio class. 5. Oof. Slap it out a little bit if you need to. All right, here we go with those extensions, which are the killers, but they're also the shapers. I can barely move my leg. Hang on, I just need a little bit more contemplation time. All right, here we go. 1. As it extends, it slips into parallel. As it comes back in, I go for more rotation. Opening, extending, bringing it back. Is everyone else in as much pain as me? Yep, good. Nick, are you in pain? Good. Man is reading a book at the moment about one of the last pupils of Joseph Pilates, and he was explaining that his first class with Joseph Pilates, he went to him, he had a neck injury, and Joseph Pilates was 80 at this point. And with Joseph Pilates, there's a series of exercises that he did. I think, how many is there, Mandy? 50. And they're all really like pretty intense exercises. And Joseph Pilates was a really intense German man, relaxing. Let's stretch our bum out. I don't imagine him to be the nicest man in the world, to be honest, with everything I've seen and all the things I've read. He sounds like he was very regimented and very tough. So this man went to him for a Pilates class with a neck injury, and Joseph Pilates made him do all 50 exercises until the poor man vomited. And then said that he was allowed to come back 2 days later at 7 a.m. in the morning, and made him pay $5. And
Well, he saved Pilates.
But this man actually saved Pilates. This guy that wrote this book saved Pilates. Because there was a huge war between the people that Joseph Pilates trained back in the day. He had all these disciples, and there was a lady called Romana who wanted to take the name of Joseph Pilates and make it hers, no? All right, here we go. Inner thighs, please. So I've never pushed you so much that I've made you vomit. It's because I'm Australian and I'm not.
Wait till I finish reading the book.
Lift the leg up and hold for 1 minute. I've seen some videos of him teaching though. He was quite brutal. I'll see if I can find one. There's this great video where he just grabs his kid's head and just like shoves it. He's teaching him how to work the wonder chair. He just grabs his head, pushes him down to make him do something. Thankfully, what happened in the history of Pilates is that it was refined, and people came in and refined his method.
It works though.
The principles of all of his exercises are all the same.
They're all exactly the same.
Lower the leg down. Breath out, lifting up. It's always why I find it funny where there's this theory that Pilates is for women. Joseph Pilates was intense, and if any man did any of those original methods or original exercises, they'd be like
vomiting.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 more, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't drop it down, bring it forward. 1, bring it all the way back to the other foot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point the toe, stretch the leg, circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. Maybe we could just do a little open leg stretch. We're going to go into the abs next. And I'm going to go back to that exercise that we did with Mandy's exercise because I didn't like it. And I don't like the fact that I wasn't very good at it. And so we're going to keep on going for it and seeing whether we can get good at it. So when you're in this open leg position, we've all got our own range of where we can get our adductors to. Just take them to your own range. Think of your pubic bone tipping forward. So my whole structure, when I do this, all of it drops forward. Pubic bone as well. My legs are dropping forward. All right, Mandy, I need to be able to see you when we do this. All right, so we're going to start with a spider. Are you ready to do it? Okay, no, we're not going to start with the spiders. We're going to start with Mandy's. So I just need to watch you in the background because she told me I did it wrong the other day. So we're going to start with bent legs. You're going to slowly roll back onto your coccyx bone. So Lee, this may be one that you may not want to do with your coccyx, I'm not sure. Then, take a deep breath in, breath out, lift the legs. Take the hands down, extend one leg, and we're going to stay there for 5 breaths. Deep breath in, and out. In, and out. In, and out. In, and out. Coming back up to a seated position. Rocking back to the coccyx. Deep breath in. Lift the legs. Elongate the leg. Arms come out. Deep breath in. And out. And in. And out. In. And out. In. And out. In. And out. We're going to do that again, and then we're going to do pulses at the end of it. Elizabeth, I like that. That sounds good. Alright, everyone's back coping with that. It's a hard exercise, it's not easy. That one, everyone's okay? No one has a happy face. Alright, rolling back onto the coccyx. Breath in. Activate your abs as you lift your legs off. I'm right on the tip of my coccyx bone. Elongate the leg. Take the arms. Deep breath in and out. In. Don't forget your pelvic floor, ladies. And out. In and out. In and out. In and out. Now we do the pulsing. No, we don't. Mandy's saying no. We'll do it afterwards. Okay. We do the pulses after. We break it up. Roll back. Breath in. Lift the legs. Out. Extend the leg. Arms come out. 5 breaths. In and out. 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 Rest. Okay, now we're going to do the pulsing. We roll back, same position. Make sure you activate your abs as you lift your legs off. Elongate one leg, arms come down, and lift the body. 1, 2, 3,
Keep the leg in tabletop.
4. Keep this leg in tabletop. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
How you doing, Matt?
Fine, actually. It's easier this time around than it was on Thursday. Roll back. Activate the abs, lift off. Elongate the leg. And pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and resting. Alright, so we're going to do 8 spiders now without stopping. Those of you that don't want to do the spider, you don't have to. I know it's hard on the neck. But those of you that are ready,
Do it laying down.
you could do the spider. No, you can't really, Mandy. You can't. Those of you that don't want to do it, rest. And those of you that are ready, let's get into it. Hands up, hands behind your head. There are 8 parts to the spider, so I'm going to crisscross for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breath in. 7. Now you see the placement of my head is right on top of my neck. Don't be hovering halfway down. That makes it hard. It has to be up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In. 7. Out. 8. Cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In. 7. Out. 8. You're way too high up, Elizabeth. You need to be just off the floor with your head and shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In. 7. Out. 8. Hands behind the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In. 7. Out. 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In. 7. Out. 8. We've got one more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In. 7. Out. 8. Resting. Let's lay on our sides. Let's just do an open thoracic stretch before we start doing our arms. Knees level with the hips. hands on top of each other. We'll just do one nice long one on each side. Press the hand forward, relax the neck, open the arm, looking towards the hand, twisting from the bottom rib, and just staying there for 30 seconds.
Next time, if people don't want to do the spider, they could just do a leg extension, which is what I did, and that gets those abs fired up.
Coming all the way back over, changing sides. I'm just going to put my back to you ladies, sorry. Push the arm forward, opening the arm up. We're just going to stay here for another 10 seconds. All right, let's go grab our weights. Let's see, I'm going to go for the 1 kilo. Okay, so this is, Mandy's going to be instructing me from the background because I asked her to come up with a new routine for me this morning. Okay, so we're going to start out with our arms. So we've been doing them like this. Now we're going to come down on an angle.
And
Bend the elbows a little bit.
okay.
Then we're going to come all the way in for a bicep curl.
Out and connecting to the triceps.
As you go out, you connect into the triceps.
Ten.
10, 11, 12, 13. So we went to the beach yesterday, which was great. There was great social distancing down at Pilates Master, but coming back on the train was a nightmare. No social distancing, lots of people without masks on.
Ten more.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I know bicep curls are really boring. 3. Oh, the monitor in the background just gave me an evil eye. 10. All right, roll the shoulders around. Okay, elbows into the waist. Hands can be extended. Opening, I'm going to bend my knees a little bit to keep my quads working. We're going to open up our collarbones here. We're thinking of working our lats, our biceps are working, our shoulder caps are working. We're going to extend out. And as we come back in, pull back in from the lats and return back. Opening through the collarbones, extend. Pull back from the lats and back. Opening. Extending, back, open, extend, bring it back, Nice multifunctional arm exercise, this one.
How are you doing that?
30.
Can you count that?
Hey?
We're now on the second round.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we're going for 30, 9, 10, 10 more, 10, 9, 8, 6. The repetition that's creating the shape. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rolling the shoulders. Okay. Arms up, bend the knees, and rowing. 1,
Don't use your wrists.
2,
Keep your wrists straight now.
3, 4, 5,
Drop them down a little bit now.
6,
Elbows parallel with the floor. That's it.
7, 8,
Don't use your
9,
wrists.
10. Oh, she's saying don't use my wrist, but I don't know what you mean by that. 1,
So keep them straight.
I'm trying to keep my wrist straight. 2,
Open your arms a little bit.
3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh la la. 10 more. 1,
Drop your elbows.
2, 3. Oh, I don't know whether it's a good idea doing a brand new series in front of you all. 4,
5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that changes things, doesn't it? Okay, now where are we going now? Upright rows. Okay. 1. I don't know whether any of you, I know you have, Lee, but I don't know whether any of you ever watched any of the videos we did in the beginning when we first started in COVID. I said to Mandy, I want you to make my upper body strong. I want you to teach me how to use weights. If you want any comical enjoyment, just go back and watch some of those first videos of Mandy teaching me how to use weights, because I've been really anti-weights. I'd never want to use weights, hardly ever in my life. And some of those first videos are quite funny.
It's funny now.
Mandy's saying I'm funny to watch right now.
7, 8.
I felt like she was training, I felt like my arms were like cooked spaghetti.
Last 10. got to mix it up.
Some of you are more pros at this with Mandy than I am. 8, 9, 10. Whew. Okay, last one, the W, which I always find difficult to get the position. So you're making a big W position. The most important thing is that your elbows are slightly forward. If your elbows are back, you're not going to be engaging your lats. They need to be on a slight rotation forward to get these guys working under here. Wide W. Most of you are like that. Wide W. Okay. Little pulls and pushes. Keep those elbows forward.
Push, pull.
Push up, pull down.
Keep it quiet now. If you start to feel it in the neck, put the weights down.
Yeah, Mandy's saying if you start feeling it in your neck, pop the weights down.
Or stop. Widen that, you're losing your elbows.
Whew.
6, 7,
7, 8, 9, 10, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
push and pull.
5,
Open your arms back.
4, 3, 2, 1. Oh la la. Okay, we'll do the triceps that we know. I won't whinge through them. I know how to do them very well. They don't hurt anymore. Shoulders back, elbows in on your waist, little bend into the knee, extend all the way out, all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep them straight and lifting up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Little pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Little claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Resting. Take a glass of water. How are we going for time?
It's 1 hour.
this one now already. Okay, bye Lee. I want to do just 2 sets. I want to do 3 sets. It's time to go, but if you want to stay, I would like to do a little bit of planking. Just a little bit. We'll just do a front plank and 2 side planks, if you want. Okay.
I'm taking off. I just wanted to know, are you staying through August or are you going away?
We're here in August. We're going to go away in September, but I'm not stopping any of my classes. I'm not going to take a holiday.
Okay.
As such.
Thanks for today.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
All right. So let's just do a front plank. Locking your hand around your fist. Lock into the muscles we've just worked. Extend the leg back. Squeeze the glutes together. Taking 6 breaths. Deep breath in and out. Squeeze the glutes. Breath in and out. In and out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Rest. In between that plank, come up into, that's not a very good rest. Come up into a push-up position, and we're just going to do little shoulder taps, 10 on each side. So your hands will be like that, and you just tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Resting. We do one more plank and then we're done. Look, then everyone's dropping like flies. I hear you back in the room. Good. Sylvia, I thought you left us. One more plank to finish. Shoulders aligned with elbows. Squeeze the glutes. Deep breath in and out. And in and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. In and out, and resting. Oh, we're done. Oh, good workout, ladies.